Welcome back, Silver Bull subscribers. Welcome back, Silver Bull fans. Just having a look at something off the side from Silver, and it's the fact that this has come from the Courier Mail, their website, and nearly 6,000 people have been disconnected in Queensland for non-payment of electricity bills, and that's just in Queensland. Probably much higher numbers in New South Wales, Victoria. You've also got South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, and Northern Territory. Of course, the ACT, the Australian Capital Territory. So just for one state in Australia, we've got 6,000 or 5,800 households, to be precise, greater than that, who've been disconnected because they couldn't pay their power bill. On top of that, there's another 6,200 participating in the hardship program, so that's nearly 12,000 households that are nearly not paying their power bill. If they're not paying their power bill, what else aren't they paying? Are they struggling with rent? Are they, how are they doing for food? It's a very thin line between a society in order and a society such as Egypt, where they're protesting because they can't eat, don't have enough food. We think we're blessed here in Australia, call ourselves a lucky country. Many ways we are. We have a low unemployment rate, probably one of the lowest in the Western world at this time. But that doesn't mean that we've got it easy. And certainly the government in particular has been playing silly buggers with the utilities, and water, power, things like that have been going up. There's been some dodgy stuff down in New South Wales with how they sold off the power companies. Sold it off well under value. You've got to ask yourself, who really makes a profit out of this? And you'd have to say the elites, the scum of the world. Just because they're rich doesn't mean they're not scum. They're just thieves, plain and simple. They're just thieves who use power to get away with it, which makes them the worst criminals in the world. So, to all those poor people sitting in the dark and who can't even listen to this because they don't have internet access because they can't pay their power bill, I feel for you. And it's just a sign of things that are coming our way. And to those who think the Australian real estate is going to go up and increase, Australia now has some of the most overpriced real estate in the world. And when that bubble pops, we're going to see a lot of pain. And there'll be a lot of people scrambling for cover, and they just won't be able to do. And if you don't think it's in a bubble, put it this way. Down in the Gold Coast about 15 years ago, I could have bought a block of land from anywhere $15,000 to $30,000. Now to buy that same block of land, I'd be pushing $200,000. So, I mean, that's just in just slightly over a decade. That's a huge increase in value, and it's unsustainable. It's ridiculous, and it's going to come crashing down. And when it does start tumbling, it'll be catastrophic, because suddenly you'll have people doing what they did in America, saying, well, I'm not paying a $400,000 mortgage on a house that's now only worth $100,000, and they'll walk out. And when that happens, you'll have unemployment here really go spastic, and we will be in a recession. A recession that so far we've only avoided by going into huge amounts of debt, and that can be only done for so long. And it was only due to the Liberal government being very frugal that we've avoided some of the worst of what other nations are going through, but I don't see it staying that way. What are your thoughts? Either way, if the scenario plays out like I've just said, it'll still be good to be in silver. This is Silver Bull Channel signing off.